I think I got some of the best defense in boxing, and I feel like I kind of hurt him early, and he kind of got scary for the rest of the fight. So I feel like I could have did more, but I'm gonna get back in the gym right after this, and I'm gonna lock back in.
You said you feel you could do more. You pitched a shutout, but there's people talking about they wanted a knockout. Do you feel like the same way that you would have liked a knockout, and do you feel like there's things you have to improve on to be a better all-around complete fighter?
Yeah, most definitely. But I still feel like it was an awkward fighter in front of me, real awkward, real scary, and he knew how to do just enough to keep me from jumping on him. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna get back to the gym. I'm gonna work on some things, and I'm gonna keep getting better and better. And my next performance is gonna be better than this one.
Shakur, Sam Gordon here, Las Vegas Review-Journal. Congratulations on the victory. Do you feel, to that point, do you feel like you need a better opponent to bring the best out in you more frequently?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that like fighters like Jamel or fighters like Oscar Valdez in front of me, you'll see a lot more. And my skills showed tonight, but I feel like with them, I could actually eat a lot more and turn up a little bit more.
Shakur, Willie Ramirez with the Associated Press. As the fight grew on and your confidence, you could tell that you knew that you were in control and he wasn't. He was throwing those big looping rights. Can you also look at this where by the 5th, 6th, 7th, let's just use this as a learning experience to learn how to maybe fight a taller fighter, go through the motions, and still use your style as being a methodical, tactical fighter. And if it's got to go to the distance, so be it, rather than jump in with those big punches, counter punches, and go for the knockout.
I really was being a little bit careful, because at the end of the day, you got to realize he got power too. So I had to I started walking forward and like trying to set it up, but like I said, he was real scary. Like he'd throw a punch and then lean all the way back or jump all the way back and try to not give me a rhythm to set up combination. So like I said, I'm back in the gym. I'm gonna work harder my next fight, and I'm gonna get better and better.
Shakur, obviously, Danny Alvarez was behind the gloves. You just said, obviously, you want to work on a few things and get better. I know you're calling for the Oscar and for the Jamel. You want that title at 130, got it at 126. You haven't seen the fight, just got out the ring. What is it that you feel that maybe you could improve on, or maybe something that you want to work on?
Catching and release. It was times where I could see the punch, and I could see it right there, but I ain't capitalize off it. Like, I'll make him miss sometimes, and it'll be right there in front of me, but he'll hurry up and pull back, and I'll be like, I shot it too late. So when I get back to the gym, like I said, I'm going to keep working, and I'm going to keep getting better, and the performance is going to get better and better.
How you doing, Shakur? This is Robert Coleman with GMT Boxing in the Red Corner Boxing. You displayed a lot of patience during this fight. We saw you, like, more patience than I ever seen you display before. Is that just something that you're going to be taking forward?
At the end of the day, I'm mature, so I know how to control the fight. I know how to make sure I'm winning rounds. Every fight that I have is going to be a dominant fight because I'm not going to let nobody else into the fight. So that's where the patience come in at. Like I said, I'm going to just keep getting better and better.
Shakur, I think you said you wasn't feeling good tonight. What was going on?
I mean, I was feeling good. It's just I feel like I could have stepped it up some more, and I didn't step it up. So, like I said, I'm back in the gym, man. We're going to keep working.
Obviously, Jamel was here. You know, you said after it, if that's
he can't beat me.
He can't beat you?
And I stand on that. He can't beat me. None of them fighters at 130 could beat me. I stand on that. They get in there, it's going to be a lot worse for them.
So what does it look like when you fight Jamel? What does that fight look like?
Like a massacre. I feel like I've been in there with Jamel. Jamel's not as good as I am. Jamel going there in certain fights and he's losing rounds. We done seen him lose rounds before. You have not yet to see me lose rounds in fights. I control these fights. I feel like I'm the best defensive fighter in boxing, and Jamel can't do nothing with me.
Shakur, you say that he was scary with some of those punches and the way he was. You got 1 minute between rounds. You got your trainers, you got your cornermen, but when you see in the distance Terrence sitting there and you sparred with him to train and just knowing he's got your back, you got one of the top 2-3 pound for pound Does that add a boost to confidence? What did it feel like just to have his support for this fight and remind you, who has your back?
It feel good having one of the greatest fighters in boxing behind me, and I appreciate his support. I appreciate everything that he do to help me. Like I said, I'm going to go back in the gym, and I'm going to go work with him too and work on my game some more. So it feel good to have him behind me.
Shakur, really quick, obviously this was for the WBO interim title at 130 pounds. You made it clear you're not impressed with Jamel. You really want the Oscar Valdez fight. You were his mandatory at 126 pounds. What message do you send now after you've made the successful fight? What message do you send to Oscar Valdez?
I'm going to beat him same way I'm beat Jamel. Like I said, I'm ready for all the big dogs. Let's get this fight. Let's get these big fights started. And dead ass though, I'm hungry as hell, so y'all got to hurry up.
And Shakur, last one for me. Jamel is very tall. He's a big guy at this weight. He fought well, turning a guy, boxing. Do you have to be the guy who presses forward in that fight? Do you feel like, or?
Nah, I don't know. We wait to see when the fight happens, but either way, he can't beat me. Whatever way, if I got to box, I'm going to beat him. If I got to step to him, I'm going to beat him. Jamel can't fight. Like, Jamel is a B-level fighter, so it's a whole different categories. That's all.
Last one.
And real quick, Shakur, GMT boxing in the red corner boxing. You said you was want to hurry up and jump back in the ring. How fast you want to get back in the ring? Honestly,
I think I'm ready to get back in the ring like September. I'm ready. Like, I think that this my first fight this year. I think September be good. Then back in December, if Valdez won it, I think I should get 3 fights by the end of this year. I think that'd be good. Yeah. Yeah, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, most definitely.